Oh, yeah. We live. We're live. What's up? What's up? Everyone. What's up? What's up? What's up? Gonna wait for some people to file on in. File on into the KillJoy stream. Yes. Yes. Welcome one and all. Welcome one. Welcome one. Welcome two. 3 people. However many people want to watch. I don't care. We're having fun though. It's gonna be a good time. Holy crap! Carrie craves cinema though. 4 months of the KillJoy club member. Let's go. Nice. Exciting stuff. See, okay, this is weird. I don't see this stuff. Didn't even know that was a thing. Didn't even know that was a thing until now. There we go. All right, well, what's up? What's up, everybody? Everyone's starting to roll on in. How's it hanging? How's it hanging? Gina is here. What's up, Gina? What's up? What's up? Saying, I just saw a teaser trailer for the 3rd movie in the Ty West trilogy called Maxine, and I'm so here for it. Oh, yes. It plays after the credits of Pearl, which I think is pretty cool. You can find it online, obviously, but yes, we do have that coming. Oh, it's on the way. It's exciting stuff. I am pumped. What's up, Nathan? How's it going, Nathan? Nathan, what is up? What is up? Hi. Hello. Alien Operator is here. I'm here. Hell yeah. We see you. We see you. What's up? What's up? How's it hanging? Caleb, what's up? What's up? Saying, hi, Jake. How are you? My dude. What is up? What is up? What is up? Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I wish you would spark up on camera. Well, then YouTube would not be super happy with that, I don't think. Super Saiyan is saying, what up? What up with some cherry blossoms? Ooh, I think that's what those are. Those are pretty. Ben Taylor 4K is saying, hello. I thought that was, for half a second, I thought that was Patrick Bateman in your profile picture. I'm like, wait a minute. No, it's not. How do you think Halloween Ends when the final trailer will drop? Words are hard. Man, I would say probably when the tickets are available sometime later on. I don't know, man. I mean, I kind of hope we don't get it. we have enough. We have plenty of marketing. We got enough good stuff from all that. I don't think we need too much more. I'm kind of hoping it doesn't drop. So never would be in a perfect world, but probably sometime soon. Maybe a couple weeks. We still got 28 days or so. MKTV, yo. What's up? Getting ready to see Clerks 3 later. This is the perfect pregame. Hell yeah, Ty. Enjoy. I hope it's good. Kevin Smith needs a banger. Tell you what. But let's talk a little bit about this. Alien Operator, bringing this up. We don't need any more trailers. Now I got some opinions on this because this is kind of the first thing I wanted to talk about tonight with y'all. About the old Halloween Ends. It's all one word. Hallowens. That's what we're gonna call it for now. I think the thing that about the trailers that sucks. I keep having this comment on my videos when I'm constantly complaining about all this. I'm like, come on, guys, come on, Universal. Let's not do that. Let's relax with all the fucking spoilers in the marketing. Let's not do that. We don't need to do that again. With that though, I just feel like you should be allowed to watch trailers, be allowed to watch things that you're excited for, that's being put out by the studio creating these things. You should be allowed to watch that, and it doesn't ruin the experience for you. But spoilers do ruin the experience, whether you like it or not. Some people don't care, and that's fine, whatever. But I feel like for most people, they don't want to know too much about the movie beforehand. And you're kind of doing that by giving us too much in the trailers. You don't need to overhype this. This is the 3rd movie in a very successful trilogy. Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Just straight up. We don't need to. Super Saiyan saying, think Terrifier 2 will top both of them. Ooh. It's a lot of talk. A lot of talk there. I hope so. I hope Terrifier 2 is a banger. I'm really excited for it. I can't wait, man. I'm seeing that one early. I'm seeing that at the end of the month. Can't wait. I'm going all the way to Florida to see it early. But I'm pumped. I think it's going to be good. I really hope it's good. I hope so, man. I got my fingers crossed. Stacy is saying, I like that beanie. It makes you look like a stud. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's my curse beanie. My cursed beanie. Do you think the BTs was a red herring and just done to spin the fans out? The BTs. The BTS, like the BTS, like all that, like the behind the scenes video. I'm guessing that's what you mean. BTS was a red herring, and just done to spin the fans out. BTS, there it is. Yeah. That video was a lot. Kind of don't think that was necessary. A lot of little images we already talked about on the Lethal Collective tonight. I was just kind of like, I didn't even want to watch it, and then people kept tagging me in it. I watched it, and I'm just like, man, like Jamie Lee Curtis, she's gotta chill. she's gotta fucking chill talking about this movie, man. She just outlines the entire opening scene. John Carpenter has teased to us basically how it's going to end. I don't know, man. I'm just really hoping that there's still some surprises left in this movie, and we're not just like, oh, here we go. This is exactly what I was expecting from this or that. I just don't want to know. I don't want to know. Can I come with you to see the movie in Florida? I'll hide in the trunk. Yeah, sure, Mr. Rick. You can hide in my trunk all the way there. And give me a little jump scare. Just jump out of the trunk and be like, ah! Right when we get there. It'll be great. I really hope the marketing is all a big misdirect like the Barbarian marketing. I wish every horror movie marketed their movies as well as Barbarian, but that's just not the case, unfortunately. Barbarian's marketing is wonderfully misleading. I love it. Or Bodies also loved the marketing with that. Did not give too much away, I don't think. I really liked that the Bodies trailer and all the marketing really made you think it was going to be like another Scream. But then it's also kind of not. You got to see it, though. Got to see it to know what I'm talking about. Some cool stuff. Here's my theory, says M. Hutchinson Drums. Michael kills Corey during the first act, wears his ring as a trophy. Script-wise, it was done deliberately to stoke all the copycat theories that have dominated YouTube. I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's something along those lines. You know, that could be, that's probably the case. I feel like Corey's going to have a pretty big role in the film, considering like the soundtrack, considering the plot description. It seems like Corey's going to die at the end of like the second act. So I feel like you're onto something, though. I feel like you're absolutely onto something. And that they absolutely made a point of that in that first trailer, for sure. Like, there's no denying that. There's so many hand shots, so many Michael hand shots of both his right and his left hand that would make you think, oh, why is that such a focal point? You know? There you go. So I definitely think you're onto something there, for sure. Wanted to misdirect people, make people think, oh, man, we got a copycat Michael the whole fucking time? That sucks. Yeah, definitely onto something. Definitely onto something there. Caleb is saying, I'm ready for Red Right Hand coming in December. Oh, I can't wait for you guys to see it. We just put together one of the first scenes, and wow. It's very fun. Very fun. I can't wait. It's pretty fucking gross. It's pretty gross. Not everyone's gonna like it, but that's okay. Jason, what's up? How's it going? Andy Matichak, I'd like to have you... that's gross. Wow, I didn't read that until then. Well, Jason, you keep talking like that. There's no room for that on this stream. Jordy saying hi, howdy, hey, what's up? How's it hanging? Ty is saying, is Lori writing a memoir or a story? Because maybe the Corey stuff is her novel. I don't know, man. That just feels a little too Sidney Prescott, doesn't it? Like, that feels too screamy. A little too screamy for the Halloween franchise. I don't know if that's going to be the case or not. Maybe she is writing a memoir, but I don't know if it's going to be about Corey. I don't know. I don't want, like, that's the other thing. I don't want a big theme of this movie to be Corey Myers, Corey, the dude, you know, the guy that we come to all these movies for. I don't know, man. I like, they gotta not overdo the Corey thing. I'm gonna be kind of pissed off if the whole movie's just like, oh, this random new character we just introduced. We're gonna make it about him, but we're gonna market it being about Lori and Michael. That's what we're gonna do. That is shooting yourself in the foot 101, I think. Don't do that. Don't be advertising big showdown with legacy characters and all that, and then just not do it. Have an all new movie. The other thing about that, though, is like, what else would they do in a trilogy of films that doesn't have a bunch of weird plot lines in a Halloween movie? Like, Halloween's pretty basic. It's not like the craziest horror idea ever. It's a guy with a mask, he kills people, and then there's this mystique around the character that's undeniable that you have to keep right, or else it's not going to be Halloween. That, I understand why we have to introduce things like Corey Cunningham. I understand why we have to do things like Halloween Kills going all over the place, because making a big story out of that original movie is tough. That's not easy. I get why we have to do the Corey Cunningham thing here. Because, like, what? Is it otherwise? If Corey wasn't in the movie, your other option is just make a 78 remake, which I wouldn't want to see either. I already see people saying that they're like, oh, it's going to be just like 78 all over again or Halloween 2018. I don't think that's the case. I think this is going to be different. But different with a purpose is always the best. You have to be different with an idea, with a direction. If you don't, then it's just different for different sake, and it's going to suck. So hopefully the Corey thing makes sense. It works. It feels like John Carpenter's other works. That's something David Gordon Green teased to us a long time ago. I just hope that's the case. I hope they don't fuck up the Corey thing, because then I'll shit my pants because I'll be crying so much. That's what'll happen. There you go. Mark my words. If I start the review for Halloween Ends, and I'm telling you, I'm sitting in my own shit right now, man. I'm sitting in my own poop because Halloween Ends was not good. I hope it's good though. I really I got my fingers crossed. I think it could be good. I'm just honestly, more than anything, I'm just glad we're not seeing a bunch of stills from this and being like, oh, this looks just like Halloween 78. Like they're just recreating that same shot with nothing different. I'm glad that's not the focal point right now. We're all worried about something that is different about the formula this time around. And that to me is honestly a best case scenario in a lot of ways, because this means that this movie could be something different, fresh, original, and fun. Or, there's the other option of they fuck it up and they lose the DNA of the franchise. But we just got to see it. We just got to see it first. It all depends on execution at the end of the day. You can throw in as much wild shit as possible, and it can work. But it's most likely not to, depending on how you do it. So, I joined the stream the moment Jake talks about literal crap in his... Do you expect anything less? Do you expect anything less, though? Come on. What else were you expecting? Of course I'm going to poop my pants during midstream. M. Hutchinson's Drums is saying, I once saw a Q&A with JLC from when she was doing press for Resurrection. Oh, man. She tried telling the studio then that Michael had to die. The studio said he's contracted to live. That's the thing. That's back a little ways away now. Resurrection. So is that still the case today? Does Michael still have to live throughout this movie? I would argue maybe not. I would argue maybe not, that maybe that's not a thing anymore. That was Mustafa Akkad who said that. Malik is obviously involved. But I really think it would aid this movie if they actually killed Michael. To be different, just do it. Just fucking let's just get it over with. Let's kill Michael for once in a movie. And then listen, if we all hate it, if people are like, I'm sorry, I needed some caffeine, so I apologize about the burps. That's so gross. But my thing is we should just do it one time. We should do it one time, kill Michael definitively. Okay, hey, we did it. And if everyone hates it, we'll never do it again. Because guess what? In 5 years, we're absolutely doing it again. We're absolutely going through the Michael cycle again. And yes, I just said Michael cycle. Bam! Halloween is the Michael cycle, and it's going on forever. So we'll definitely get another one if you hate that idea. If you're like, man, you can't kill the boogeyman. You can't do that. Okay, hey, listen. There's plenty of every other timeline pretty much doesn't kill him. So there you go. But I say, for once, let's just do it. Let's do something different. Howdy, howdy, Shaka Swan. What's up, what's up? Welcome, 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 welcome. They might kill him in the context of this story, but I agree with Carpenter. If it sells well, we'll see more sequels. Yeah, yep, we probably will. I don't think in this timeline, though. I think Blumhouse is done with it. They're already moving their entire Halloween team onto another project. So I don't think Blumhouse is going to do it, but someone probably will. Someone absolutely will. Lighting Ghost with a $20 super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate the big support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't worry, no spoilers, but just got back from seeing Pearl, and Mia Goth needs a damn award. Wow. Oh my God. I agree. She was phenomenal in that. Oh, great movie. Check out my review, by the way, if you have or haven't seen it, because don't worry, I do a little bit of a little nasty spoiler-free review right at the beginning for those who have not seen it, who kind of want to get a little bit of a feel. What's going on with the X prequel? Is this, how do we feel about this movie? Spoiler-free, just little one-sentence thing I'll say about it is I really liked it. I don't think it's not as good as X. Not as good as X, but I really enjoyed it, and Mia Goth gives the best, maybe in this movie in particular, the best performance in a horror movie all year long, hands down, I think. I really love that. I don't think it's, I wouldn't put Pearl too high on my top 10 list, but I did really love it, and it was a lot of fun. I had an absolute blast with it. So it was a really good time. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. And Lightning Ghost, thanks for the $20 too. I really appreciate the support. Thank you. And I just really quickly want to thank some of my amazing patrons. You guys are fucking awesome, my Ghostface tier patrons. This is not all of you guys. Obviously, these are just my beginning of the month people. I do have a few new people, and I want to thank those people as well. Alex Beebe is a Jason tier patron, and then I also have someone else who, off the top of my head, I cannot remember. Also on Patreon. I'll just pull that up right now. You know, why not? Talking about Jason tier patrons, but there we go. That's our Jason tiers. Thank you guys so much. You guys are the best. Like, seriously, I know I say this at the end of every video, but saying it again, I could not keep this channel alive without you guys. It just means a whole lot. Bradley Earl is also a Jason tier patron this month. Thank you so much for your support as well. And as well as Alex. Thank you. Freddy tier patrons also include Bob Hunt from Hunting for Entertainment and Chrissy Blackwell. Thank you guys so much for all the shit. I appreciate it. Means a whole lot. Keeps the channel alive. I also just posted a new video for Jason tier patrons exclusively this month. So there you go. You get a little behind the scenes video talking more about Halloween and some little helpful YouTube tips too on editing and all that shit. So, and Chrissy's in the house. What's up? Welcome, Chrissy. How's it hanging? Yeah, so I had to change the time because I had to go take care of something real quick, but I ended up getting back early, so it's all good. So we were back to the 6:30 essentially. So there we go, or well, 7:30 my time. Pearl and Reborn back to back for me on Monday. That's going to be a trip. Oh, that's gonna be fun. I'm thinking about seeing I'm seeing Jeepers Creepers Monday. I'm honestly thinking about seeing Barbarian right after that again, though. I can't stop thinking about that movie. I don't know. The more, every day I think about Barbarian. Like, I have thought about it every day since I've seen it, and I need to see it again. Play us a song on that guitar. I would, but I don't know any songs. That's not true. I know some songs. I do play that every now and then. But that would suck. Like, imagine clicking on a horror stream and some douchebags just playing guitar for you. You know? Like, maybe one day. You guys will hear a bunch of original music for Red Right Hand, which comes out soon. I want to share another screenshot with you guys, but I can't. We did a little pickup shot a couple days ago. Really want to share it with you guys, but I can't. The ending of Barbarian makes me think of Jeepers Creepers 1 for obvious reasons. Very obvious reasons. Yeah. No, I feel you. The General is here. Valerie Janowski. What's up? Happy Friday, Jake, and all in the chat. Happy Friday. Good old Friday stream, hanging out, talking Halloween. Little spicy Michael talk. It's good stuff. Jacob Myers is saying, how long do you think the copycat killer will live in Halloween Ends? Well, there's a song called Bye Bye Michael on the soundtrack. Don't think he's not Bye Bye Michael. Bye Bye Corey on the soundtrack. I don't think old Corey Myers is making it past that one. Let me tell you. I think some brutal murder is in his future and during that song. I would be shocked otherwise. Corey Cunningham will have the essence of Michael Myers through the mask or something. I'm telling you. I would poop in my hand and throw it at the screen if that were the case. I would turn into a monkey if they did that. I'd be upset. Jay Straightway is saying, my only complaint from Barbarian is how the hell did Justin Long have such a clear phone combo with his top down? Are you I think I know. Are you talking about like what? I don't know. That went over my head. Don't forget to like the video. Hell yeah, Jordy. Good stuff. Do you think the soundtrack revealed too much? Absolutely yes. Oh my God, Chrissy. Come on. How do we do this again? Come on, Universal marketing team. We just shouldn't release the soundtrack or the track list or anything until the end of the movie because man, everything was like kind of spoiling something. There's I talked about how the last track is Cherry Blossoms and it's like, dude, that is definitely in reference to, like, there's a song called The Procession, which is online right now on John Carpenter's page. It sounds like funeral music. It's immediately followed by Cherry Blossoms, which is like, oh, we're at a funeral and where someone died a little too young. I wonder who that could be. Duh! Oh, when he's driving and gets the call from his agent or whatever. You don't like that part? You're not a fan of that? He's a clear Oh, with the top down on his car. I was thinking, I don't know why, I was thinking something else. Yeah. And he doesn't have wind blowing in his face. I get what you're saying. I'm like what? I was thinking like the Michigan scene. No, we're talking about a different scene. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, no, that is actually pretty funny, I will admit. Leo is saying Barbarian is the best horror movie of the year. I would agree. I don't know if anything's going to top that. Barbarian was a perfect movie, in my opinion. That was fantastic. The track Corey and Michael is sick. I've heard it. I'm sure like everyone has heard the soundtrack at this point. Everyone has heard the soundtrack at this point. I'm waiting until it officially releases. I know it's leaked out there. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until it's 100% actually out there and we can listen to it with the best quality. I wrote this in the Lethal Collective stream, but no one saw it. With Mustafa Akkad was still alive, he wrote a permanent clause stating that Michael Myers cannot die or be killed. Why would they be advertising that he could die? One of them will fall in this new movie then. That's my question. I think it's absolutely possible, and considering the soundtrack that once again kind of spills the beans on everything happening in this movie, I'm dead set on it. I'm dead set on that. On he's probably gonna die, and he didn't write like Mustafa Akkad's not alive anymore. Like rest in peace. Obviously, his son is now a part of these movies, but I don't know if that's a permanent like this has to stay forever. You know, like I just don't think that. I think he's absolutely gonna die in this movie. If he doesn't, I would be pretty shocked because like the Michael Myers living would entail that everyone else has to die. And with how the soundtrack is listed, like it doesn't seem like everyone is going to die. There's going to be a character still alive by the end of it. I don't know how else they could write. I don't know how else they could make a movie called Halloween Ends without killing Michael or having all the characters die. It's got to be one or the other. It's not the end otherwise. Then I'll hate it. And I feel like they know that too. I feel like they know we would hate it if they didn't actually end it there. So either everyone's got to die, all of Haddonfield has to die by Michael's hand, or Michael dies. It's one or the other, or he goes back to prison. But no one wants to see that ending. Come on. That's kind of, we've done that before. Justin Long's character was confusing for me because we're not supposed to like him, but he's only comedy and fun, so we do kind of like him. No, you're not supposed to like him at all. But it's dark humor. It's dark humor, Ty. You're watching this guy. You know what's about to happen when he's using the measuring tape and all that. I'm not spoiling anything, I promise. No, it's dark. It's dark humor, man. You're watching him slowly go where, yeah, like that's hilarious. That's so funny. You're watching this like total douchebag, basically, yeah. Get fucked. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say without spoiling anything. What's up, Carrie? How's it going? What's up? Hello. Howdy, hey. I saw Antlers twice in theaters because it didn't do that well in box office. I bought it on Blu-ray too the day it came out, but I love that movie. I wish I liked it more. I love the designs. I love the monster design. The Wendigo was fucking awesome. I couldn't. Not a single character was gripping to me. Didn't find the characters all that interesting. But I love the design. I love the kills. Antlers had a lot of fun things going for it though, for sure. What are your theories and thoughts about the radio tower in Halloween Ends? It's strictly a setting. I really think it's just going to be a setting. We already kind of saw it as a setting in one of the TV spots. I feel like we're going to have a whole sequence there, possibly, where someone getting attacked, getting killed. That could be cool. For sure, absolutely. I don't think it's going to be this big, massive plot point. I don't think the third act is taking place there either. But I could be wrong. That's definitely still up for speculation. I think it's seriously just going to be one scene is going to be there. We're going to see a radio DJ get killed. We had a pretty good theory about that on the Lethal Collective the other day, kind of doing a callback to 78, or I can't remember if it was on my stream or not, but killing somebody while they're live on the air and they're screaming into the radio, very similar to what happens in Halloween 78 with over the phone, and Laurie just thinks they're having sex and she's like, oh my god, could be something like that, but over the radio, you know, making it broader, making it crazier. That could be cool. I'd be interested. I'd be down for that, just being a scene. You know, that's just fun. That's just funny to me. Carter Man with throwing in $10. Thank you so much, Carter Man. I appreciate that. What are the odds DGG and the rest are just effing with us? They're just fucking with us. I would love that, Carter Man. That would be awesome. But we'll talk about it. They know the fans are rabid and are dropping red herrings everywhere. Just saying. You're absolutely right, and I want this to be the case so badly, but I just don't know if that's what's actually happening here. There are a few creatives that love to fuck with us in marketing. Radio silence is a really big one. They love to fuck with their marketing. If you don't look at the Scream marketing, because people will just be like, oh, well, come on, Jake, the Scream marketing sucked. It didn't suck, but it was meh. They could have done a little less. But go back and we'll look at some of their other movies and how they marketed them. Like, they did a really good fucking job. It's very consistent with all their films. I don't know what kind of hand they have in that. But clearly they have something, just like how David Gordon Green does, just like how Jamie Lee Curtis does. She's talking about all of this all at the same time. So I think it's absolutely possible that they're fucking with us with some of this. I think they're trying to keep it vague, but the problem is that they're releasing so many TV spots and so many images, we can kind of piece together based off of some of the things that they're saying, especially Jamie Lee Curtis, which, bless her heart, she's just really excited about these movies, but she's getting a little overzealous with it, I think. She's given us a little too much, and it's just to the point where I'm like, okay, like, we got it. Thank you so much, Jamie. Like, I know this is like so exciting for you, but like, we don't spoil everything before we see it. I do think David Gordon Green is probably fucking with us with some of this stuff, but not all of it. I think the only thing we really don't know too much about is truly how it's going to end so far. And I hope that doesn't change in some of the later marketing, but we'll just have to see, Carter Man. I hope that you're 100% right though. Everything that we've seen is just deleted scenes and shit, and they're just totally fucking with us. That would be awesome. And I hope so. I really do hope that's the case. That would be so fucking cool, too, to go into this and just be like, wait, they did that instead? That would be great. That would be awesome. Because I think we're all kind of on the same page about, like, what's going to happen in the movie now. Where if you go back, like, maybe 2 months ago, we were all pretty on the fence. Now I feel like it's starting to be like there's a majority of people who feel a certain way about some stuff, which I won't elaborate too much on, but yeah. Lighting Ghost throwing $15 in there, though. Thank you so much, Lighting Ghost. I appreciate that. Thank you. Did you check out the Chucky Season 2 trailer? If so, thoughts? Yeah. I think that there's some really cool stuff in it. I'm just not really... I want to be more excited for this new season, but there was really nothing in that trailer where I was, like, blown away. There was nothing where I was like, oh, this is going to be great. It kind of just looks like another sci-fi original show, which is really a big shame. I feel like the movie series is really unbelievably consistent. Like, I love all of the Chucky movies besides the remake. Remake's okay, but all of the Don Mancini movies are, like, I love them all. I think some of them are better than others, obviously, but they're all very enjoyable. They're all a lot of fun. I just don't feel that with the show. Like, and it's the side characters in the movies that make those movies so great. If it's 1 through 3, you have some great characters in all 3 of those movies, completely different too, but a lot of standouts. Then you have Jennifer Tilly in like Bride and Seed, and then also sort of in Cult, which is cool, and that's great. Like, I love those movies. Jennifer Tilly breathed so much life into those movies, and then Curse is also great too. I love it. It feels like a back to basics, almost more similar to the original Child's Play, and it's a really fun movie. I really enjoy it. But man, the show has gone way crazy off the rails. I don't know, man. They're going a little too deep into shit I don't care that much about, and it's like they advertise this as a continuation to the Chucky story. Like, it's like this has been one long running story and we were left on a cliffhanger with the last movie. They didn't decide to even really talk about that at all in the first season, barely. And it's not even until episode 5 that we get a somewhat vague answer as to what happened. And to me, that's just unbelievably disappointing. I don't know. I get that they wanted to establish new characters. It is a requel after all, but I just feel like what they should have done was balance the legacy characters and new characters a little better, which they did not do well at all. Like, it's like 80-20, where it needs to be 50-50. And I don't know. I'm not that big of. I'm not big on it. I wish. Hopefully this new season's good. I'm rooting for it though. I love all the people involved. I really do, and I don't think it's any of their faults that the show's not great. Don Mancini obviously can write better than that, but they have a lot of writers on that show. A lot of writers is something I've been looking into recently, and I feel like that's why it's pretty inconsistent, at least for me. I know some people love it, and to that I would say that's awesome. I'm glad you love it. I'm not gonna shit on people who love something, because that's great. That's awesome. I'm glad if you are enjoying it, that's fucking awesome. But I'm just like, I wish that trailer was better. I wish the marketing showed me more. There's like nothing of the legacy characters in the trailer. It's just all the new characters, and they're good. They're starting to develop them, and this would be great if it was its own thing. But it's supposed to be a continuation of this long-going story, and they're just doing a new thing. They're rebooting the story. It's not like how every other movie's a continuation with Chucky and his bride sometimes. It's great. I love that. It's awesome. But I just have not been a fan of it. Hopefully it gets better though. I'm rooting for season 2. And I hope people start tweeting at me saying, oh, season 2's amazing, Jake. And then I'll start watching it for sure. But I'm just not going to give it the light of day when there's so many other super exciting things to watch right now. There's a lot of competition too. So, but staying on track here. Thank you all for the super chats, by the way. I greatly appreciate it. Much appreciated. Jacob is saying, when do you think the Halloween Ends official final trailer will come out? Probably the final trailer, probably like the week before. The week before the movie would be my guess. That's like typically when they do final trailers. We might get something else here like this upcoming week, maybe the week after that. It might just be more TV spots. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a second trailer though this upcoming week. Like a whole big trailer with some new footage, which I kind of don't want, but we'll have to see. Like I said, I feel like Universal's really over-marketing the movie, and that's not fun. I've already kind of touched on that. I feel like they're kind of just spoiling things to get people to come check it out. And that I get it, I get it, but like they've also accumulated a bunch of new fans of Halloween with the past 2 movies. They don't need to overdo it now. Like with Kills, maybe a little bit because it did get delayed for a bit because of the pandemic and all that. I understand that. I understand why maybe they might have felt a little insecure and over-marketed Kills, but they have no reason to over-market this movie. And I don't know. This is the one I really, really, really don't want answered. So I really don't want this one to be over the top, I guess. I don't want to know everything about it before we get into it. What the heck? To answer my question, please don't be jerks to my mods. My mods are awesome. They're amazing people. You guys are the best. I appreciate you guys so much. And they know the rules of the channel and all that. There are live stream rules too. There's rules you have to follow to survive a KillJoy Jake live stream, as they say. They're all in my about section, and I know Carrie and all them know about that. So just abide by that. Just abide by that. That's all. That's all I'm going to say. Radio Tower will be a small Easter egg to Halloween Curse of Michael Myers. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't think it's going to be anything crazier, though. I will say that, John. I concur with you about it being something like small. It's just going to be a scene, something cool, but nothing that affects the overall plot like crazy, I don't think. Did you ever hear Jason Blum talk about the scrapped Sinister Insidious crossover movie? Yeah, I was going to do a video on it a long time ago. Ended up scrapping that video too, ironically. And basically, yeah, they're just similar IPs owned by the same company, essentially. They wanted to just make a crossover movie. It just didn't happen. I'm kind of glad, though, that it didn't happen. I feel like they're, yes, similar properties, but not enough to garner a crossover movie. I don't know. I feel like that. What would they do? Just have Bagul get exorcised by Lin Shaye's character in Insidious? I don't know. I mean, like maybe they would do that, but I'm kind of okay with them not crossing the streams there. I also like that the Bagul in Sinister is almost like unbeatable. I almost kind of like that about him. It's kind of cool. Yeah, anyone else wondering what they will end up doing with the new Wonka? I haven't even Haven't even read anything about that, gonna be honest. I don't know, man. We've already tried to reboot Wonka. That didn't really work, did it? I don't know if they're ever gonna try to. I don't know if they're ever gonna do that story better. That's one of those movies you just can't remake. You know, the casting was just too perfect. There's no way you can redo that one. I don't think. But yeah, getting back on track here. Getting back on the Halloween train. The Halloween Ends train. How do we feel about how do we feel about Corey though? Something we've been talking about a lot, obviously, but you know, more news comes out every 20 minutes on this fucking movie. So these opinions just keep changing. We got Corey here. He's hanging out in the sewers. Man's just vibing. But what the fuck is his role in this movie? What are we doing here? What are we doing here, Corey? Look at this. Look at this guy. He's just vibing here with Lori. What are they working together? Like I gotta know the context behind this one in particular. This one shocks me a bit. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. But the big thing for me is like I just don't want Corey to be like a big part of it. You know, I just don't want him to be like the entire movie. Hopefully they just make it like just a connection point between Michael and Lori. That's really all I want. That's all I want from it. Oh my god. I just want to know how DGG is using the Christine Corey angle. So I'm excited to see what the deal is. It's probably Corey obsessed with Michael Myers. That's like my guess. Like, I feel like it kind of has to be that. I don't know though. I'm also excited to see how they do that too. What the angle is there. The big thing we're not talking about though is Dr. Mathis. Dr. Mathis plays into all of this somehow, and I'm kind of excited to see how all that works. Kind of an antagonist character that's been hyped up too for a bit now. So that might be the misdirect we're looking for there. I know Carter Man threw that in the super chat earlier. So maybe that's the misdirect. Maybe Corey's not this bad guy after all. Maybe him and Allison really are getting it on, you know? They're vibing. And maybe Corey goes after Michael to stop him, you know? Maybe that's what it is. And it's actually this Dr. Mathis character that's working with Michael to get him to kill Laurie Strode. He's obsessed with the true crime angle or something. I don't know. I think that could be cool, though. Am I going to Halloween Horror Nights? I'm going to try. I'm going to try. I think that it would be really cool. Yeah, they have Killer Clowns and Freaky House with the the Blumhouse house. I saw that. I was reading a little bit about it. Are they going to have Killer Clowns? Because I thought that was last year. I don't know. I can't remember if they're going to do Killer Clowns again this year. But I've never been before. I really want to go. It's fucking awesome. I've seen so many videos of it. I've always wanted to do it. So hopefully I'll be able to. Hopefully. Bug Z, what's up? Saying, I'm not liking how quickly Allison got over the death of Cam. Also not, it's 4 years later. And they were just high school boyfriend and girlfriend. I mean, like, if they were married, different story. But like, 4 years? Like, you don't, like, I don't know, man. Also not lying how Lori was traumatized for 40 years from losing a few friends. But in Halloween Kills, she lost her daughter and her daughter's boyfriend. I mean, I would be, you know, everyone handles trauma differently. That's another thing. Everyone handles trauma differently. This is a movie at the end of the day, too. But I don't know, man. I feel like a lot of these set photos are a little too, like this is a behind the scenes shot, obviously. This was like for promotion. I don't think, like, maybe there's a scene where she's really carving a pumpkin, but I don't know, man. I just feel like Laurie Strode wouldn't be so fond of Halloween, like you said. You know, like she lost a lot of her family on Halloween night 2018. She lost a lot of her friends back in 78. Don't think that Laurie Strode would be carving a pumpkin, being all smiley and being like, yeah, you know what? Halloween's fun now. I would resent Halloween, like, for the rest of my life if that was the case. So no, I feel you there. Maybe she's getting over that a little too quickly. I almost want to see her. I don't want to see her still in the same place though as the last movie. I think that's a big thing about this movie that works for me is that we're going to see Laurie kind of getting over it a little bit. Like she's maybe in a better place when we start this film off. And that to me is a little more interesting character wise than if she was just, you know, more destroyed than ever. It'd be like, okay, we kind of already saw that in the last two movies. Give us something different. So I get it. I get why they're going with that angle. But I don't know. What the hell do I know? M. Hutchinson Drums is saying, if the copycat angle is real, it was probably one of a dozen or so script ideas they brainstormed out of desperation, and it's what the dart landed on. God, I fucking hope not, man. I hope not. Because, like, you could feel a consistency in Halloween Kills. There was a lot of weird shit going on, but it all kind of felt like it fit into the same movie. Obviously, a lot of things that were like, okay, maybe they shouldn't have done this because it's a little too crazy, a little too out there, admittedly. But it all feels like it works, you know? It all feels like it all connects and it's going somewhere. But the Corey Cunningham idea is the first time in this franchise where I'm like, I don't know where they're going with this. I genuinely don't. I wish Corey Cunningham was set up a little earlier on. Like, I wish Corey Cunningham was like a character in Halloween 2018. Just a side character who maybe doesn't even, he's just at the beginning of the movie. Like, Cameron and all them are just like, hey, what's up, Corey? How's it going? I don't know, something. Like, I'm not asking for much. I just wish everything would connect a little better with this movie. It's the first, like I said, first time I'm kind of feeling a kind of just weird last minute ideas, so. Would you be okay with Michael killing everybody? It depends on how they do it, because if they have Michael killing everybody and then he just kind of like walks into the sunset or something, I just don't know. Where does Michael go now? Like, what does he do after he kills everybody? You know, I just don't know how. I don't know if that would work for me or not, but it all depends. I'm not looking for a happy ending either, though. Like, on the other side of that, like, it's something I would have to see to tell you. I'd have to like watch it and be like, okay, well, they did it this way, so that's kind of cool. Michael plus Sunset would be epic. Hey, man, to each their own, man. To each their own. I feel like that's not the end, though. That's my problem. Don't call this movie Hollow. What's up, Brandon? By the way, I didn't even say hi to you earlier. What's up? What's up? Welcome to the channel. I appreciate it. But like, my thing is, that's not the end. You know what I mean? If Michael's still walking around, that's not the end of the storyline. Like, Michael could go and kill somebody. There's more to the story. So I need a definitive ending here. I need something that ends the story. If Michael goes back to prison, I feel like that would be kind of boring, but that's still an ending, you know? If he doesn't escape again. Or if he dies in prison or something. I don't know. I need at least one definitive answer, so. That's what I need. I'm not answering Kane because Kane just keeps saying I skip over his questions. He's literally just putting in the chat that I'm not answering his questions. So when Kane starts asking me questions about the topic at hand and stops complaining that I'm not talking about his comments, then yeah, I will respond to him. Jesus Christ. Zom Leader Studios, what's up, Sean? How's it going? Yeah, you gotta get you a cool. Actually, Sean has some fucking dope beanies. Sean has a Dawn of the Dead beanie that is fucking awesome. I would steal that right from you, my dude. But thanks for showing up, Sean. I appreciate it. What's up? What's up? Johnny, what's up? It'll be the end for everyone else, though, Jake. Yeah, but Haddonfield, like, the town of Haddonfield is a character at this point. So, like, if the only way it could end with Michael still being alive is if the entire town of Haddonfield dies by the end of this movie, which I don't think is going to happen in this more intimate film that David Gordon Green is teasing to us. That's not an ending, you know? It's the same thing as, like, it's the reason I despise Godzilla vs. Kong. Like, it's a fine movie, and it's got some amazing CGI, but they promised us that one of them's gonna die. That just didn't happen. It was just they teamed up against Mechagodzilla, and the plot just kind of went all over the place. It's like, that kind of blows, man. And I feel like we've done this enough times with these versus movies, especially recently, to the point where maybe Halloween's not going to do the same fucking thing all over again. So I hope not. Michael could be the last man standing. Well, non-man, because he's not human. Technically not confirmed. Actually, no, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Like, I don't know, man. I just don't know how I feel about last man standing Michael. I don't know. I'd have to see it. Like I said, I gotta see it, you know, like, maybe it works, but I just feel like that's not an ending, you know? That to me, the other thing about that, and we have M. Hutchinson here kind of already hitting on what I was about to say. Well, not really, actually, but I'm going to start that anyways. That's funny. If they keep Michael alive and they kill everybody else, what do you think they're going to do with that in 5 years? They're going to continue the story like they've always done in this franchise. And then it's like, that fucking blows. Like, dude, we keep doing this. We're like H2O is the most egregious example of that. They kill Michael in a pretty damn decent way where I'm like, okay, this is cool. This was cool. This is badass. They chopped off his head. Let's go. That's awesome. Then we have Resurrection retcon that in like the stupidest way possible. And that blows to me. Like, I'm just not a big fan of that. But M. Hutchinson is saying, sequel idea, hear me out on this. I will. I will. Michael appears on a Predator episode of Dateline and kills everyone but the decoy live. But lets the decoy live. That's crazy, man. That's wild. That would be a wild episode, man. I don't know. Jeez. Did you see where James Jude Courtney said the finale is erotic? I did hear about this. I feel like he's just hyping it. I feel like he's just being silly. Like, I feel like he's just kind of hyping it up. It is definitely going to be a little erotic, like not erotic, intimate. Think about that scene in Resurrection. Listen, we can shit on that movie all day, and it is bad. But Halloween Resurrection does kind of have like this loving, almost touching moment between Laurie and Michael before she dies. She like kisses him on the mask and all that. It's an admittedly weird scene, but there is something. There's like, oh, like maybe there was some love there or something for this maybe brother and sister, in that timeline. So I'm hoping that's what he's talking about. I hope he's not talking about Michael and Laurie getting it on, playing a little bit of 70s porno music and making shit happen. Maybe that's the team up we're looking for here, Sean. Laurie and Michael team up to fight Mecha Myers, controlled by Corey, who is part of the Cult of Thorns, controlled by the radio tower, which is of course all one devious plan from Silver Shamrock. Oh, my God. Now that would be wild. That would be hilarious. That would be something. Honestly, if they did something so outrageously ridiculous like that, I would just be like, I wouldn't walk out. I think some people would walk out, but I would just have to sit there and be like, wow, they fucking did this. they fucking did this. Carter throwing in $5. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Saying, seeing Pearl again in 2 hours. As for Halloween, I can say I'm ready for this franchise to die. I don't like saying that, but I'm done with Michael. Oh, damn. Done with Michael. Oh, some hot takes. Some hot takes all around. But I love it, Carter. Some good stuff. Thanks for the $5, man. I appreciate that. I hope you enjoyed Pearl. I fucking loved it. Since you're going again, I would assume that you did like it. I was a fan. I had an absolute blast with it. It was fucking awesome. So good shit. I can say I'm ready for this franchise to die. I don't like saying that, but I'm done with Michael. So why, Carter, why do you feel that about the franchise? I'm just curious. Like, I have my worries about Halloween Ends, but I don't know if it's going to be bad or not. So I got to see it. I got to see it first. I got to see it before. I got to see it and be like, okay, hey, this was not that bad as I thought it was going to be. Like, if this movie sucks, then we'll have to talk. We'll talk about this franchise dying. Juliana Smiler, what's up? What's up? Welcome, Smiler Clan. I appreciate it. Happy Friday, Jake. Hope you have a great weekend. Thank you so much. Sophia wants you to tell your cats she says hello. I will. I absolutely will. The cats miss her, so. Hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you guys all have a wonderful weekend, too. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. John Smith finally saw X. Hell yeah. X was awesome. Oh, banging movie. Banging. Banging and hanging. My right finger is telling everybody that Carrie has a great YouTube channel where she does some pretty cool stuff. So make sure to check that out. If you haven't, go subscribe to Carrie. Carrie's awesome. Carrie's pretty sweet. Carrie hasn't seen Pearl yet, though. Make sure to check it out. It's a banger. There's really not much to like spoil about the film. Like, it's kind of just, it's a fun movie, But it's not like It's not like X where it's like I wouldn't have wanted to know certain things about that beforehand. No, nowhere near as intricate, but I still had a really good time with Pearl. It was still just, it's basically just, it's Mia Goth and Ty West just having a fucking ball. Like, it's just them being like, hey, we should do this next. This would be crazy. What if we did that, you know? That's what the whole movie feels like to me, and for that, it's fun. You know, it's a really fun little romp. So, no, check it out if you guys haven't checked it out. So, it's a banger. My dream Halloween sequel, 90 minutes of Michael on a rampage. No storyline, no main protagonists, no love interest, just 90 minutes of unrelenting carnage. You must love Halloween Kills then, let me tell you, because a lot of that movie is kind of that. There's a storyline, I guess, but it's definitely more about the kills. Getting from point A to point B is pretty whatever in that movie. My thing about, like, a lot of people have said, I've heard this concept a lot. People saying, like, I just want 90 minutes of straight kills. But, like, to me, what's so great about something fucked up on screen is the build up to it. That's the most underrated aspect of horror movies, in my opinion. If you don't have a build up to, like, the crazy explosion, if you don't see the fuse going, then it's just a bunch of explosions. So I don't know. I mean, like, I think also, Rob Zombie's first Halloween, I think, is just nonstop fucking carnage insanity throughout, too. And it just, like, it's almost to the point where by the time I get to an hour in, I'm just like, okay, you know, I've seen it. I got it, you know. But I don't know, man. It's one of those things where I bet that could work in another situation. It all depends, though. It all depends on the movie, what we're talking about. It works in small doses. Like, if you give me, like, a 60-minute movie of just nonstop carnage, okay, hey, that fucking works. But 2 hours long, that's where I'm like, okay. Like the same thing over and over again for 2 hours long of anything would be too much, I think. David Coe throwing $5 in there, though. Thank you so much, David. I appreciate that. Saying the guy who plays Art the Clown said, there is one kill in Terrifier 2 that took a week to film. I have a feeling we will know what kill that is when we see it. You know what's interesting about that, David? I was really expecting more comments like that from the people who got to see it early, who got to see the premiere over in the UK. The majority of the reviews were saying things about the runtime. That was the big thing. They were like, oh, the kills were fucking amazing, but the runtime may be a little long, where some people were like, wasn't long enough. So I find that interesting. Clearly that wasn't the big takeaway, which kind of makes me sad. Because Damien Leone, the writer, director, editor, makeup designer, he just wears all the fucking hats, had said something about this like a couple years ago, I believe, where he was kind of going like, oh yeah, like the kill's gonna be way better than the hacksaw kill. You know what I'm talking about from T1. So I wonder what this kill is. I wonder if it's really that fucking intricate, that crazy, that upsetting, you know? We'll have to see. We will have to see, David. Regardless, I'm so excited for it. I can't wait to do my review of it too. I can't wait to fucking see it. Like, I'm literally flying to Florida to see this thing early. That's how excited I am for it. I've been covering that since early 2020 too, man. Terrifier 2 is going to be fucking awesome, I think. So, David, thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate it. I hope you get to see Terrifier early too. They just announced it's going to like 700 fucking theaters too now, which is great. And this is like, and listen, I don't know if we all understand how insane that is, because this is fucking a movie that's like probably worse than an R rating going to a shit ton of theaters across the United States. Like, that's gotta be history, man. I haven't looked too much into it. I haven't read too much about all that. But that's fucking exciting. I'm actually thinking about doing a video about it tomorrow. That or a Halloween Ends video. I don't know. I have a few ideas for what I want to do for tomorrow morning, but that's really fucking exciting. 700 theaters, man. Holy shit. Build-up is fine. I like watching him stalk his prey, but I don't want to see cops trying to apprehend him. We can agree on that. And Zombie is too in love with shaky cams. Yes, he is. Yeah. I really come around to Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, but that first movie, man, I don't know. Wasn't too big a fan. I do agree with you there, though. I think, like, cops taking down Michael has got to be so... It's like so boring to me. That's just like, really? Like, that's the way. And I feel like if you kill everybody, all the main characters in this new movie, that's your ending right there, is the cops are going to apprehend him. And it's like, do we really want that to be the end of Halloween? You know, is that the exciting, crazy conclusion that's going to happen here? I don't know. I feel like there's a crazier thing there's something crazier we can do here. I think your concern on Halloween Ends advertisement is a big problem with most modern movies. Most trailers spoil 80% of the movie. I wouldn't say most trailers. I would say some trailers do. And it's almost always from Universal and no other studio. Like, watch A24 trailers, man. They don't do this. They don't do what Universal does. Look at fucking, I'm trying to think like of another example. Like, go back and watch the Black Phone marketing. Every big like jump scare from that entire movie is in that fucking trailer. And it's like, why, Universal? Why are you marketing all your movies to death? It was same thing with the new Jurassic World from earlier this year. They put a lot of the cool stuff, a lot of the dinosaur fight scenes from the ending of the movie, which was one of the best parts in my opinion. It's all in the trailer. It's all there to see. Universal, man, they're just consistently not good at marketing. I mean, their movies make money, and that's because they put all this shit in the trailer, and people are like, oh, I want to see that on the big screen. That's awesome. But like, I don't want to know that. I don't want to know that beforehand. So, I don't know. Oh, green gaze. The moment I'm done with this live stream, that's all I'm going to say. The moment I'm done, man. Oh, it has been a long week. It's been a long week, and I get a little break tonight, which is going to be nice. My big concern is Terrifier 2 being toned down in comparison to the original. It is easy to say that you topped something, but did you really? Yeah, talk the talk, walk the walk. I feel you there. That's a concern. I'm seeing overwhelmingly positive reviews for it, though. So I really feel like they wouldn't have toned it down. You know, Terrifier fans are going to see this, too. It's not just regular people. So it's not just like not regular people, casual moviegoers, I guess is the point. It's not just casual people going and watching Terrifier 2. A lot of these people are fans of the original, which has now become a cult classic. So I feel like these people wouldn't be like disappointed if they toned it down. But that's just my theories. I hope considering all the shit that they've said about it, the trailers too show a lot of blood, but not too many kills, which I appreciate about the Terrifier marketing. Another trailer I'm happy with, actually. Didn't show too much. I think it showed just enough to get us hyped and to throw more questions at us, too. There's a lot of mysterious shit in that new Terrifier 2 trailer. That kind of gives me more questions than answers, which I think is the best way to market a movie. Don't give us all the answers. Give us things that make us want to ask more questions about your movie, essentially. Extron spitting some facts here. Ever since Scream 6 stopped filming, we haven't gotten much news from it anymore, which makes sense, but when do you think we'll get more Scream 6 news, the trailer posters? I guarantee you we don't get a trailer until maybe late December, early January. That would be my guess. I really think that's going to be the case. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I don't. We might get some posters before that for sure. That could definitely happen. Maybe like late October, November time. That's kind of how they did it for Scream 5. We were getting some stuff like I remember in like August and September, but the trailer didn't drop until October. So 2 months prior to when the marketing starts ramping up, which would be 3 months before the movie. Yeah, I could see them dropping like a poster or some official shit in like October, November. But we don't get a trailer till December. I don't think so. Freddy's Dead is awesome. A Nightmare on Elm Street 2 absolute worst Freddy movie. Have you seen a Nightmare on Elm Street 5 though? Because that's pretty fucking bad. Nightmare 2 is also not great, but Nightmare 5, dude, man, that's a tough one to get through. That's just it's a boring bad movie, unfortunately. But Freddy's Dead is so much fun though. Like, it's a bad movie. It is, but it's funny. But it's so funny. Oh my God, the fucking map makes, I cry laughing every time I watch that. If I'm having a bad day, I put on the fucking map scene from Freddy's Dead, and it just makes me lose my mind. I don't know why, that just strikes a nerve with me. That's so funny, man. It's like, it just cracks me up. Something about it. Yes, I have. Dream Child is the second worst. Fair enough. 5 and 2 are the bottom of the barrel, I think, for that franchise for me too, so I feel you on that. Oh, and Carter throwing in $2. Thank you so much, Carter. I appreciate that. Maxine teaser shouldn't have released before Pearl. Yeah, I almost kind of wanted to wait until like just the end of the movie to see that for the first time, you know? Like, how cool would that have been? I was waiting till the end anyways for Pearl, because like I just knew something was coming, considering that last shot that runs through the. Yeah, stay till the end. Stay till the end of Pearl. Just stay. Not only for the Maxine teaser, but that last shot is iconic. I want to see KillJoy, Jake, and Cody Leach have a whole conversation about Freddy's Dead. That would be fantastic. I would love to talk to Cody Leach about anything. About pickles. About flip-flops. I would talk to him about anything. That would be awesome. He's one of my favorite channels that I watch right now. Him and like We Watched a Movie are like the two that I'll watch the most probably. I really love both of their pages. Some good stuff. Some good stuff. Have you heard of Werewolf Hunter the Legend? I have not. I'm going to be straight up with you. No, I have not. That is, wow. Crazy movie from 2004. I'll have to look into it, though. That's really funny. What else do we got here? Yeah, nothing. There can be no updates for Scream 6, and with no updates equals no videos. You can always come up with a theory. Always come up with a theory if you're struggling to make content. Come up with a good theory. Just if you're making new videos on stuff like that, just make it worth people's time. Don't give them like a crap theory. Give them something good. Work on it a little bit. I haven't really made a theory video in a while. I was just kind of going off of updates. There's been so many updates on like everything. It's like, fuck. I might as well just keep talking about that, It's been fun. It's been great. Cody declares Freddy's Dead is the worst horror movie ever. That's so funny. Oh, I would love to talk to him about it. I'm not saying it's good, Like I'm absolutely not saying it's good. But I have a blast. I watch it regularly. Like until I said seen Cabin Fever 2, which I now think is the best worst movie ever made. Freddy's Dead was up there for me. It is a so bad it's good movie in my opinion. I love it. It is fucking hilarious. The decisions made in that fucking movie are wild. Wild shit, man. Cabin Fever 2, though, I watched for the first time recently, and that is an awful movie. Like, that is, like, some of the worst, like, decisions I've ever seen happen in a movie. And I guess that's all the studio's fault is what I've been reading about, that Ty West doesn't even want his name on that movie anymore. He's so embarrassed by it. I can see why. Like, it's pretty awful, but it's fucking funny, too. Like, it's really funny. It's pretty bad. It kind of takes, like, it's almost comparable to Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, because it's almost like a parody of the original movie, but set at, like, a high school instead. And I think that's great. I think that's just so much fun to me. Oh, Locked. Why don't they should hire you to write the next Scream film. Mickey's sister? I would never have saw that coming. Man. God, you know I'm messing with you. You know. But man, fuck. If it's somebody's sister, you guys already know. If it's somebody's mother, sister, brother, cousin, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. The Thought Slayer. Wow, that's goddamn. Is saying, oh god, Cabin Fever. Dude, I love the first one's a great horror movie. The second one is abysmal, but it's so funny. Like, it's so funny bad. Like, fuck, man. I can't even get in. Like, I would feel dirty talking about some of the shit in that movie because it's so gross. Ugh. That's why I was afraid to watch Cabin Fever too. I wanted to do a big video on Ty West this weekend. I'm just not gonna have enough time to watch all of his movies. There's 2 more of his movies I haven't seen yet. And I'm not gonna have time to watch them, so I'm probably not gonna be able to make that video tomorrow. But fucking hell, man. His catalog is all over the place, which is so cool to me. Ty West, so underrated though, man, with Pearl and X definitely being his 2 best movies. I really love, I really like the rest of his catalog though, but you can see him progress as a filmmaker, especially in these new movies. Like, don't you dare talk Ty West without me. Yeah, we got to do a Ty West stream. We got to praise the man. He's the MVP of the fucking year with Pearl and X. God, that's awesome. Some great stuff. Am I interested in Smile? Absolutely. I definitely will be checking it out. I'm hearing so far positive reviews. It's definitely a movie that I feel like can go either way though. Could go one way or the other. So, well, we'll have to see. I'm excited for Smile though. Yes, KLL, absolutely. VHS 99 teaser was so good. Hope there's a slasher segment. Yeah, I'm really fucking excited. And one other thing, I forgot to mention this in my other live stream when I was talking about VHS 99 was there was this final shot, which I don't even think I upload. I don't even think I have it on here. Let me upload this real quick because there's this final shot that gives me a big old theory about what they're going to do with the fly low. I didn't get a screenshot of that. Fuck. Well, I'll just talk about it. It's okay. There's a shot, like the very last shot of the teaser is you get to see all these people and they're holding up all these signs. They're like it's a studio audience for what I'm assuming is like the Ozzy Dungeon show would be my guess. And you see someone holding up a sign that says like, "We love Ozzy" or something like that. So I'm starting to think maybe Ozzy and his dungeon, because that's one of the segment titles for VHS 99, it's maybe some kind of like kids show or something. Maybe we're playing into like a Five Nights at Freddy's kind of thing here, but found footage. That would be kind of dope. I don't know. We obviously don't know too much about it yet, but I'm just excited for VHS 99. I'm going through all of those movies right now. I watched, before I passed out to one last night, and man, such good movies. Gangster Bro saying, what would you think of a choose your own adventure horror movie where the viewer can vote for the protagonist's decision? Maybe the audience could vote in theaters. I saw a YouTube channel do this a couple years ago where it was like you could click on a link to be like, go left or right at this road, and you get to see what would happen. It was like a zombie story, I want to say. But yeah, I love that idea. It would be kind of hard to do that, obviously, in a movie opposed to like a series or like a YouTube series, but I think it's dope. I think that's great. Oh, they said Halloween Ends is looking to make 45 to 50 million at the opening weekend. That's fucking insane for a horror movie. That would be great. I would love for that to be the case. I find it very eerie when people smile like that. Like this? Like with their teeth out? Like, oh, what's up? That's funny. What is one of your favorite B horror movies? I'm trying to think about one that doesn't get talked about a lot, because like Killer Clowns is like one of the best B horror movies ever made. But one of my favorites that I do talk about a lot on this channel, but it's under talked about, I don't know how more people haven't seen this film, is Alligator from 1980. I think that is a perfect B movie. That is everything about it is wonderful. Everything I'm looking for from a cheesy B movie, alligator movie is present in that film. It has zany, hilarious characters, a pretty damn decent, well scripted plot, awesome effects and sequences. It's outrageous. It's just outrageous enough for it to be really fun, but also just like, you know, not like takes you out of it because it's so fucking wild, like some of like the Anaconda Lake Placid sequels. I'm just in comparison. But yeah, Alligator 1980. If you guys have not seen that, I highly recommend it. Oh, it's a banger. It's really fucking good. It's on Shudder. I bought the 4K of it because I just really wanted to own it. It's a banger. Night of the Creeps is also pretty good. I watched this pretty recently. That's a lot of fun. Yeah, Tom Atkins is in it. So if you like him, the sexiest man alive from Halloween 3, check out Night of the Creeps. Also a banger. Also a banger. I believe that's on Shudder too, right? I think that's where I watched that. So yeah, Night of the Creeps. Check that one out. Doesn't get talked about enough for sure. Good stuff. Scooppex, what's up? What's up? Glad to see you online, Jake. Haven't had a good day, but this definitely makes it better. Much love, brother. I hope you're having a better day, though. I hope so. I'm sending you some positive energy that hopefully your night is much better than this. So, than whatever you got going on. Much all the positives, love, and all that going your way, man. Oh, you're gonna love the Red Right Hand trailer, where the last shot almost spoils the movie, then cuts to Ghostface stabbing some dude with headphones on, the editor, and he says, "No spoilers in my movie. No spoilers in my movie." Yeah, something like that. That would be great. We already have the trailer planned out. I already know exactly what I'm gonna do, and we are going to unveil something about the movie there. So it's one of the reasons why I can't show you any set photos from what we filmed the other night. So you'll see. You'll just have to see. I've been teasing it for a little while. If you play Dead by Daylight, you know exactly what's coming on with Red Right Hand, but that's all I'll say for now. That's all I'm going to say. Man. Horror fan is saying it's a banger. Really fucking good. Sounds sexual, especially when I say it like that. Horror fan. 31 Night of Halloween comes to Freeform ABC. Hell yeah. Let's go. Good shit, good shit. They got some good marathons on there. I used to watch that all the time when I was younger. Really fun stuff. They always showed like some classics, and then they'll throw like some weirder stuff in there too, which is nice. It's a good little mix. I've not seen Smile yet. I'm going to try to see it early, though, on the 27th, but no promises. I probably won't. I'm going to be honest with you because I'm traveling later this month. I probably won't have a review of this until later on. I probably won't have a review of that until like early October would be my guess. But yes, for sure. Soon it'll happen. I would rate Pearl probably like an 8 out of 10. It was good. It wasn't great, but it was good. It was a lot of fun. So, and have you ever seen Prisoners? I saw it recently. It was so good. Just watched Fall 2022. Ooh, I haven't seen Fall 2022. No, I've not seen it. Prisoners 2013 sounds familiar though, but no, I have not seen those. Looks good. Love the content. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. M. Hutchinson throwing in $5. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Enjoyed the chat. Fun channel dinner time. Hey, we'll have a fun dinner. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out with me, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. And thanks for the $5. Tell us about Red Right Hand. Ooh, yes. Well, I can't really give you. I don't want to show you what we were working on the other night, but I can show you this this zoomed in picture of blood all over the fucking concrete and some kind of organ there. Maybe I don't know what that is. Who knows? Yeah, can't really tell you anything else about it though. We had to wait until a certain prop was done to film a little pickup shots. So we did that Wednesday night, ended up going a little later, harder effect to set up, unfortunately, but it's going to make for one of the best kills in the movie. I'm really excited for you guys to see it. Lots of blood. Very upsetting scene. Very, very upsetting scene. So. Oh man. Okay. What else we got here? I love The Beyond. Oh, The Beyond is fucking awesome. It is beyond. It is. I almost read. Whoa! It is eerie and has one gruesome kill that makes my skin fucking crawl. Coming from someone who is unfazed by Terrifier. Back the fuck up, dog. Oh, that movie's upsetting. Oh, my brother is calling me, but I'm not gonna be able to answer that. But yeah, oh man, I love The Beyond. What a gross fucking movie. From Beyond is also a good movie too. If you guys have not seen that, also a gross movie. Oddly enough, anything with Beyond in it, just kind of gross, I guess. Good stuff. Good question, John Smith. Who should play Freddy when Blumhouse reboots it? Ethan Hawke or Kevin Bacon? Ooh, both great choices. I would almost love to see, and this would never happen, but I would love for it to happen. Love to see Willem Dafoe play Freddy. I think that would be fucking dope. But that's never gonna happen, unfortunately. I would love that. Willem Dafoe, Freddy Krueger. Come on, tell me that wouldn't be sick. I really think that a more likely choice is like, yeah, maybe a Blumhouse actor like Ethan Hawke for sure. I could see him playing it. I could see Glenn Howerton playing the role really well. I think he could do a good job. But yeah, just my thoughts on the matter. Yes. But yeah, I'm just excited for all the movies coming out, and it's weird because like with Halloween, I'm almost like not as excited for that as some of the other movies coming out, just because I'm worried about it. But I really just hope Halloween sticks the landing right for what is a pretty damn good trilogy. What could be a pretty damn good trilogy. I don't know, man. I'm hoping it's good. I'm just really hoping it's good. You know what I just thought about? No, my brother is at the Tenacious D concert happening over here. I wonder if he's calling me because he needs a ride or something. That actually kind of makes me a little worried. So I might have to peace out, y'all, just to make sure the old bro is okay. Just want to make sure, but I will answer a few more questions before we get going. Oh, never mind. Nope, false alarm. False alarm. We're good. We're all good. Just want to make sure. Just want to make sure my brother is not in danger or anything. Yeah, no, we good. Sorry everybody for the little delay, but yes. Tenacious D is playing around my neck of the woods, so I hope they're having a good show. He just texted me something, so we good. Next Gen Studios is saying, what returning characters and new directions do you want to see in the Chucky series? Seems like Don's building the universe. I want Chucky during Christmas time. That could be cool. I really want to see more of the legacy characters, which, has always been a thing in these movies. We've always had some nice side characters or a focal point on Chucky and Tiffany. That's just not the case here. in this show. So I like the new characters. They're cool, but like I don't know. I need more from them. I need some more. I need to see some more character building in them in this new season if it's going to be good or not. So I don't love them. I don't know. They're not like blow my mind crazy awesome characters. So we'll have to see. I also like, I'm just going to be honest, like I hate, this is so unfair. This is such an unfair argument. Before I hate saying this because it's like, it's just not a fair, it's almost like not fair because they're kid actors, but it's just not the best acting all the time. And I totally understand if people are like, that's just not fair, Jake. They're kid actors. I get that. But like compared to something like Stranger Things, where I was bawling. I had tears streaming down my fucking face watching that last episode because of Millie Bobby Brown. It's like if Millie can do that, you know, it's just like I wish Sci-Fi had I don't know, I just wish they would take more time with these series. Because it's like Don Mancini has consistently put out great products. However you feel about the Chucky franchise, I love every single movie. I think every single movie is pretty damn fucking good and wildly creative, maybe even more than the last. And that's pretty fucking awesome. The first time I don't like something that comes from him is when Sci-Fi takes control of it. How wild is that? It's almost like there's something there that sucks, and it's fucking Sci-Fi. Sci-Fi just wants to pump out stuff to make money. I've seen a bunch of their other shows that I'm just not a big fan of, and it sucks. It's like they're like the CW of horror sci-fi shows. You know what I mean? It's just like whatever they can fucking do, they just put out there, which is a shame. I think a Chucky TV show conceptually is fucking awesome and could have been like even better than what it is, but here we are. I love fucking, like, Alex Vincent is amazing. Jennifer Tilly is so, like, some love towards Jennifer Tilly, who is just amazing. And, by the way, there would be no long-spanning Halloween. I'm saying Halloween. There would be no long-spanning Child's Play franchise without Jennifer Tilly, like, straight up. Like, if Bride of Chucky didn't feature Jennifer Tilly in it, we would not be talking about how fucking awesome these movies are, because she is what makes that franchise something so special. But I just don't love the kid actors. I just don't. It's nothing great to me, in my opinion. Which is like, it's once again, I hate saying that because it's just not fair to kid actors. But just my opinion. I don't know. I wish it was better. I love everybody. I love all the people involved, all the mainstays and all that. It's just a shame. Jake, do you have a movie list of everything you've seen over your life? I do. Wow, 295 movies listed as of right now, but that is just the horror genre only. Nice. I don't have like every movie I've ever watched listed somewhere. I mean, like I try to watch when I'm not busy, I try to watch a new horror movie like every single day. No, I have not. I don't have a list of every single one I've watched, but I've seen a lot of them. So many to the point. Oh my God, that's so funny. So many to the point where like I've kind of forgotten about some of them. Like some people will talk to me about like a certain movie and I'm like, I don't even remember watching that, but like I definitely remember this poster, this title, these characters. You know, it's like, fuck. I must have completely forgot about it. But I try to watch a new horror movie like every other day or so, just to keep fresh on it, you know, just to have something to talk about here too as well. You can't just talk about the same thing every single day on your channel, you know. That just gets old. I try to talk about everything, you know. I do a review for one of the new movies that comes out every single week, which has been nice. I talk about Scream and Halloween primarily, obviously. You guys know that from subscribing to this page. But I also try to talk about like other things too. Like VHS 99, I'm so excited. Honestly, I'm probably the most excited for VHS 99 out of everything else we have for the rest of the year. Just because like, I love those movies so much. But yeah. But good stuff. What else do we got here? What else do we got? Yeah, that would be so hard to catalog every movie you've ever seen. Like, man, that's tough. I commend you for that. 295 horror movies. Nice. I probably have like 200 movies on my shelf. Like I probably have, I got to think about that, but I probably have at least 200 on there. I've definitely seen all of those. Man, that's really tough to think about. How many horror movies have I seen? Probably like at least all of those. So like at least that, I can tell you that much. Oh, Last Shift is a fun movie. I really like that. It's enjoyable. It's nothing special, but I think it's great. I agree. it's like, it's just fun. It's just a fun horror movie. It's nothing where I'm like, wow, blown away, but just a good time. I feel that way about Head Counts. Have you ever seen Head Count before? Like, I'm in love with that movie, but it is nothing special. Like, it's nothing I haven't seen before. It's nothing I haven't seen before in any other movie ever made. But Head Counts from like 2018. When did this? Yeah, 2018. It's 90 minutes. I think it's on Shudder. It's just a fun little movie. And it came out on my birthday. Look at that. It was meant to be. This is just a wonderful little horror movie if you guys have not seen it. It's nothing special. It's just cool. It's just a cool movie with some really well done shots, I would say. Yes. Oh, yeah, I forgot she turned 64 the other day. I think I saw a tweet about that. Yeah, happy birthday to Jennifer Tilly, who's fucking amazing. Hell yeah. You know, and that's the other thing about the Chucky TV show. I'm probably not going to watch it just because, like, there's so many other things I'm more interested in at this point, but I almost just want to watch Chucky season 2 for Jennifer Tilly's performance because I know it's going to be good. So I know that aspect of it is going to be fucking great. I know Brad Dourif's going to give an amazing performance, and his daughter too, who's great. I don't know what the fuck they're going to do with Nika at this point. The decision they made at the end of season 1 doesn't make any sense. But it's so fun. We'll have to see. I don't know. I don't love that decision with what they did with Nika's character at the end of the show. It's like, how do you progress I don't know, man. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know what they're gonna do with that. But we'll see. The Asylum has Top Gunner Danger Zone here at Walmart for sale. Oh, I bet that's good. That's really funny though. The Asylum. Crazy stuff. I hope Michael kills Laurie and everyone and finishes all the Activia in the fridge. Man, you're gonna be disappointed by that last thing. I'm just telling you that right now, David. That's so funny. Like, come on, God. I just really hope. I just want to see him eat the yogurt, man. Come on. It's all of it. I've been waiting for this since the 70s, man. Come on. That's so funny. I love that, David. Good stuff. Oh, my God, man. Have Jake be on NBC News today. Yes. That's kind of what I do. I report the news. That's what Jake does anyways. But on a much smaller scale about horror movies. So there you go. Have you seen Jellyfish or Hellyfish from 2014 on Patrick Longstrength's YouTube channel? It's a short about killer mutant jellyfish. That sounds fucking awesome. Like I'm in. I've never seen it before, but it sounds amazing. I'll tell you that much. Holy shit. Sounds fucking sweet. Mr. Robot. What's up, Mr. Robot? What's up? I like your profile picture. All the Spideys. Hell yeah. Some good stuff. If they make a new trilogy, where would you want them to take it? I say just do it differently. You know, just tell a different story with Michael being the focal point of it. You know, you don't have to do Laurie Strode every single time. We could tell a story about new characters. Maybe it's the same old setup. You know, Michael killed his sister when he was younger. He's been in prison the whole time. He escapes. But this time around, when he makes it to Haddonfield, all new sets of characters, like a brand new situation. No babysitters this time around. We do new characters and new situations. That could be kind of cool. Give us a new setting. Maybe Haddonfield is a different kind of city. We could deal with some different kinds of shit. I don't know. I mean, there's so many different routes that you can go with Michael Myers. It's a pretty basic concept. It's nothing too nuts. But yeah, no, it's good stuff. I would like to see that personally. I think that would be fun. David throwing in $5. David, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Saying, do you wake up with this kind of energy, or do you need to drink some caffeine and build up to it? I'm always pretty energetic, but I do drink little bit of this every now and then. I'm trying to cut back on the pop. It's my one really bad vice that I still do. I eat a lot better nowadays. I used to be like popping pizza every single day, but nowadays I break it up. I have fruit for breakfast nowadays with some coffee, which is nice. But yeah, I'm trying to lay off the pop a little more, but it's tough. It's tough. but thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a whole lot. Thanks, David. I try to be as energetic as possible. I feel a little tired today too, so I'm glad people think I'm energetic. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. It's been a long week for the KillJoy, but we're having fun. I'm having a blast though. You guys are always great to talk to too. So Ben Taylor is saying, I have great memory, so I remember everything I've seen mostly. I'm just breaking the genres down, so I make sure I add every movie possible. 2,000 plus movies is what I think my list will come down to. Holy shit, nice. That's awesome, man. I couldn't tell you how many movies I've seen, honestly. I mean, it's probably a lot, but like, man, to go through every single movie, that's crazy. I've seen like all the Marvel movies for the most part. I've seen like probably 1,000 horror movies, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I've probably seen a lot of them. Oh, David, that's the best question. That's funny. That's funny, Carrie. I'm also like so passionate about fucking horror movies too. I mean, like I love these things so much. It's always a blast watching them. If you hear me talking about like my taxes, I'm not this excited when I'm talking about that. I promise you, I'm not that exciting to talk to about taxes, but I do love me some horror movies. I don't think advertising is ruining Halloween because the TV spots are hyping me up. Well, that's great. Tim, that's amazing. That's awesome. I'm glad they're hyping you up, but I'm putting two and two together with some of the things David Gordon Green is saying, some of the things Laurie Strode is saying, Jamie Lee Curtis, of course. And it's just like, you're making things a little too obvious as to what's happening. So I am still someone who likes getting surprised. I don't like knowing too much about movies beforehand. Some people don't care. And hey, that's all cool. That's all good in the hood, as they say. But I just like not knowing really anything beforehand. Really nothing. Like, just give me a trailer with some basic scenes, some basic shit, nothing crazy, people getting chased by Michael Myers, people falling down, you know what I mean? Shit like that. Just give me that in the trailer. Just, like, if you give me proof that you've made a movie, that's really all I need from a trailer. That's all I need personally. What else do we got here? I think they're just sacrificing Halloween Ends because Black Phone was straight to theaters. I mean, they know Halloween Ends is going to make a lot of money. You know what I mean? Halloween's a very lucrative property, especially right now. I don't know if they're kind of, because I see that angle. And I would agree with you if they didn't do this with every other horror movie or just movie in general Universal has released this year. Like, I was talking about the Black Phone earlier, and I'm like, dude, the trailer for the Black Phone sucked too. They showed us every single jump scare from that movie beforehand. I definitely think that's why it detracted from how I feel about that movie. Like, it just didn't blow me away as much as other people. I know a lot of people loved Black Phone. I just was like, yeah, it was cool. I had a good time with it. I think the ending was cool. But like, none of the jump scares really hit me that hard because I saw all of them in the trailer. Usually they'll put like a jump scare in the trailer for horror movies, but they put like everything in there. And I just wasn't a big fan of that. So, and you can hide that. You don't have to show jump scares exactly how they are. You can just give me like one or two scenes, whatever. But man, I don't know if they're sacrificing it, I guess is my point. But I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe they just have no faith in it. Maybe it sucks. I hope not. But we'll see. We'll see, man. We'll just have to see. They were never really good with trailers. We just need a full official trailer for Halloween apps. Ends. I'm assuming you mean ends. Halloween the app. Coming soon. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't even think we need more marketing at this point. Like, just keep showing us the same shit over and over again. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that in marketing. Fine with that. When it comes to marketing, just give me the same shit over and over and over again to get more people to come to the fucking theaters. That's all I need, personally. You don't need to show me a million different things. I see some people talking about Insidious 5, though, real quick. Fuck yeah, Tim Drake. Absolutely. I'm so excited for Insidious 5. I've always loved those movies. They're fucking terrifying. I have a blast with them, so man, I can't fucking wait. That fifth Insidious is gonna be great. All right, y'all. I'm gonna peace out. I do have another live stream tonight and I want to just get a little bit of rest before that. So I have another live stream at either 10 or 11. I can't remember when, over on a buddy's page. I believe it's Holy fuck, I don't remember. Streaming on a new page tonight. It's gonna be fun with a buddy. So that's gonna be cool. I gotta look this up. That is how unprepared I am for tonight. It's been a long week, everybody. It's been a long week. My God. I can't even find it. But you know what? I'm going to be on another channel tonight. We're going to be vibing, hanging out, talking a little Halloween and all that. We're going to have a good time. It's going to be sweet. So thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Love you all. Pieces, hugs and kisses. Kisses on the forehead. Yeah, there you go. All that shit. Thanks for hanging out with me and listening to me ramble.